Hello and welcome back to the farm. We are into late summer now, and yeah, we've got quite a bit to do. The hay that we did last vlog, that is now ready to be all baled up and looking good. We're going to be in a great position with this, and also if we look in here, the wheat. The wheat and the canola are both ready to harvest, so that is great news as well. So it's going to be a fairly busy day, really. We're going to have Chris coming over later. Chris is going to drive the combine for us today because I've got a fair whack of stuff to do around the farm as well. Well, actually, we're going to see. We'll see how far we get this morning. But at the moment, I need to row this stuff up, ready for later. We're looking about mid-morning for starting on the harvest if we can, which would be absolutely great. But if it's a case of I'm still baling and collecting this up, then Chris will get started with the combine. Yeah, I think it should be pretty good. I think we've got a very nice amount here of this, so should be a good, nice amount of. Nice amount of hay we get off here. Yeah, canola's looking good. We're all right for a few days, I think, with the harvest. But I want to. It's going to be a wet few days. So anything we don't get cut today, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a week or so before we can really get at it. And at that point, we're going to be looking at things like the soybeans coming ready as well. And things like that. So it's, yeah, the wet could be the big factor in the harvest this year. So yeah, it's really a case of how quickly we can get everything done today. Chris coming in is going to help. We've got this field actually, I completely forgot. We've got the field down by the river as well. So I need to get that done too. And go and get that rowed up. So I'm going to be doing that today as well. So yeah, as I said, all go on the farm. So it's taken me about an hour and a half to get this field mostly rowed up. I think we've got maybe only one more run to do. We might get all of this into one more single run. So I'm looking at doing this. Chris is actually going to be here a little bit earlier than, well, originally my plan was for him to be here mid-morning about 10 a.m.-ish. 10:30ish, so that we can get started on the harvest. Actually, to me, makes more sense for him and I to swap places on this job. Can't quite get that in. Swap places on this job. He's going to go down to the riverside meadow and get that rowed up for me. I'm going to jump in the 7R with this and get this field baled and collected, and then hopefully stored. We're not going to be, with the amount of rain coming in, we're not going to be doing we're not going to be baling up the straw from the wheat. We've got plenty in storage. We've got whole loads that will do us for this year. And straw prices just aren't good enough for me to really worry about getting that field baled up. We have more need really for the hay than we do for the straw. So yeah, we're gonna keep going and get this done. I don't think. Well, we'll see. I'm worried about the rain that we've got. Anyway, we're gonna go and park this up in the yard. We're gonna let. Well, Chris will come and pick it up, and he'll go and get started in a bit. But we can now go and hook our baler up to the 7R and get started on that. And hopefully we'll then be in a position where we can pick the combine up about 10:30, 11 o'clock and get started on that job. So if I leave this over by the house, he can come in and pick that up when he gets here and go and row up that bottom meadow. Right, so I'm going to run back this way. And we'll go and hook up the 7R to the baler, and that will run the baler quite nicely. That will be good, and then we'll get to. My hope is that with the rain coming, if we can get a field or two done today with the harvest, and then my hope is that we'll be able to get the 8R out quite a tight exit from that shed, and be doing some work on any fields that we cut today during the rainy period. Hook the baler up to this. I'm not too fussed about getting straw. I mean, you can see the amount of straw we've got here. We have absolutely tons of it to keep us going. We actually have tons of hay to keep us going as well. We've got 2 full rows of that at the moment. We could have done actually with doing some more silage. So maybe that's what we'll do with the final cut of grass we've got for this year. But for now, I want to get this out and get this running. And then we can, yeah, when Chris turns up, he can head down the bottom meadow and row that up. And we can, well, he can then either take this down there while we get started on the harvest, or we'll see what happens. Alright, so let's get started up, drop down, and I'll see how many bales I can create off this field. Should be, hopefully, should be a pretty good number off here. Down to my last 3 rows on this field, and we've got a good 25 bales off here so far. So, yeah, we're going to be knocking on the door of 30 when we finish this field. A couple of trips in the auto stacker will clear this up and get them collected. Chris is still down the bottom. He's just finishing rowing up the fields, the meadow down there. I'm hoping that by the time I get this all collected up, that he might have finished down there and we can get that baled. Not quite sure. I think we might need the pair of us down there with him baling and me stacking just to get that field up quickly. It's getting less and less likely we're going to get some stuff harvested today ahead of the rain. Not the end of the day, end of the world, sorry. It's, well, I would like to have got stuff harvested today. It may be that both the canola and the wheat are ready. The canola is a smaller field, so it might be worth us attacking that today rather than the wheat. But yeah, either field we could take today. I think Chris might have finished down the bottom, so I will get this done, and there, yeah, we might swap tractors again if that's the case. Well, the rain is coming down. It's coming early. It looks like we won't be harvesting anything today. What I do need to do is I need to go and well, I've switched over with Chris. He's down baling in the 7R now. We've got this 6R here. We're going to head down there with the bale collector and try and collect up behind him. I need to get all of this collected up as quickly as possible because yeah, we'll do damage to our bales if it's out too long. Now, we have got a bale in the middle of one of these windrows, so I need to get that picked up first. This gateway into this field is a massive pain. I have to take it so wide, especially with a piece of kit this big. I mean, you look at that. It is definitely, whoever did this did not have the farm that we had originally, because it's designed to come in out from the other direction, by the looks of things. There we go. That should get us through the gate post. Yeah, I'm going to have to come at this from the other way, or nearly get myself in the river, because I need to get this trailer almost straight into here. I have no wish to go down there. That would do so much damage to our tractor. Right, let's see if we can scrape it in here. No. Right, there you go. Turn around and come back, I think. And get a much more. We're going to turn around in the junction and come back. There's nobody here at the moment. Oh, there is. Okay, we're turning this way. You're all good. Around we go. And then we can get a nice great access to this field. Like that. Perfect. Right, let's unload this, and we can get this first bale collected up. And then we'll run around the field and find out where Chris has got to. There he is, heading up the far corner there. Hopefully I can get in here and get these bales. Not the easiest of spaces that they're in. Do with a bale bumper or something on the front here. Otherwise I've got to... Oh wow, we might have to get a front loader in for that one. That is in a space I cannot get the trailer into. Otherwise, yeah. Or can we actually? We might be able to. This is the trick with this. We're trying to work out if there is a way we can get in. If it's right in the corner of the field like this, sometimes you can back the pickup into here and grab it. There we go. That way. We're then able to get these in and get them in quickly. So we'll get this in off this field. We'll then go back and grab our other fields worth. Make things easier and quicker. Oh, what is it, Chris, for dropping these in this corner? Whoa. Oh, man. I think we caught the edge of the bale there. So that's all good. I'm going to collect these up. I'm expecting a similar number of bales off here than we've got off our last field. And yeah, that will be good. That will have us shaping up nicely for feeding our animals during the winter. Last bale up, and we're going to leave Chris doing that for a bit. I'm going to head out here, and I'm going to try and go back in to the farm a different way, I think. See if we can work our way around. Yeah. Now we've got we're going to have to go right round, I think, to properly get this field. There's quite a trek going around here. But that is the only way, other than sort of turning around in there or going up via the other farm. This is the only route, and you can see the edge of our farm here. So we don't own the stuff along the bottom run here. We've got everything the other side of the river in this patch. And so it goes up here like this and round. And yeah, so everything now on the right hand side is ours. And I can get in, I can turn in at the top here and just go down the side of our grass field and get in. But it's a very long way round to do this, to be honest. And quite a big hill actually up this side. Yeah, so this is the sort of the back entrance up here to our farm, and this is our grass field up here. So I'm going to head down here. I'm going to get this dropped off, and we can go from there. Chris has finished up the baling, and I'm just picking the last few bales up off this field. Right, so. And then we're going to head back as well. I don't think we've got anything left. No, we're good. There's a couple of piles that are no good, but those will rot down because, yeah, wouldn't have made a full bale, which is all good. So we'll close this up, and we're going to head back up to the farm and get the rest of the bales we've got now. Yeah, it's annoying the rain coming so much earlier. I'd like to have at least got the headlands out on the canola field or something like that, but can't really be helped. I am not going all the way round again. We'll have to turn around down here. Not the best way to do that. But yeah, maybe we'll get some. We'll see what we can do about getting some good yield off that. Again, I do think we need to get some more silage bales done. So we'll look at doing that and get that stuff moving maybe. But it's all running well at the moment. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, and we'll just go through and collect up the other fields worth of bales we've got. Looking at 3 stacks, which should be another array of hay bales for us in the sheds. Be very, very good for us with our cows. That will give us plenty of feed for them through the winter, and yeah, and then looking at selling and getting the next set of cows for fattening up come the springtime. And that's kind of the rotation we have around here. Is we get in a load of cows, we fatten them up, we sell them, we get in a load of cows, and that's the basic way that we work on this farm. There we go. Being a beef cattle farm. Arm didn't quite come down quick enough. So I can get the rest of these collected up. Hopefully we won't get... Well, yeah, they're not going to get too much rain on them, thankfully. And then we can get them under cover and they'll dry out nicely and it will be fine. The moisture content will be negligible, thankfully. But it's... yeah, it's not good when we get the rain suddenly like this. This has certainly delayed the start to harvest. We're not going to get harvest started quite as quickly as I'd like, and then it's going to be all go. We're going to have this sudden rush once everything dries out, and just have a whole whack where we go at it. Thankfully, some of our crops aren't quite ready yet. It's just the canola and the wheat, the winter crops that we planted that are ready now. Oh, we've got a full trailer. That's good. So go put these into the shed and see if we can back this up well enough. Yeah, as I said, I think we're gonna get 3 full loads off here at least, and then maybe a little bit more, which would be good. Not quite sure where I'm going to put the little bit more. We're pretty much at capacity now. That's why I'm not too worried about the straw. Although, having said that, it looks like we might have space for some straw in the sheds. So if we have a long enough spell where we can get the straw, we will do. I'm not going to leave stuff on the field or waste stuff when I can avoid it. Get further over. Right, so okay. These stacks aren't all quite straight, and it causes a bit of an issue if you're not careful. You can't quite see where we are. Let's get this into unloading position. It lets us see a little bit more. I can make more space in here because we don't actually have to have the silage bales in here. But moving those stacks once we've placed them is never an easy thing to do. Right, there we are. So that should be where we want to unload. Right, I think that's got it. Wow, yeah, we're going to be hard pushed to get another stack in there. Oh, we've got a bit of a gap. Can I get... Now, sometimes with these stacks, you can move them a little bit. Just with a front loader. So we need to get this well out of the way. And just give them a shove with the 6M. Make that little bit of space. Well, you can sometimes move the stack when you're unloading another one, or you just get the front loader in here. And there we go. That should have got it into place. Yeah, so we're equal with the other stack now, and that just makes a little bit more space for us to get that last stack in. So let's go collect it. I think we've more than halfway filled this trailer now, and we definitely have more than one stack on here. That is, it's one and a bit. I don't know if this will fit in our shed. We will have to see. We could always leave some on the stacker and run down and sell off the excess. We always make it. Always up for making a little bit of money. Okay, load it in. And that is doing the job nicely. One more, and yeah, we have plenty more on this field. Plenty more that we can go and do. It's been a long, old, very mixed day today. Not at all got what I want done. Not at all done what I wanted to get done. Really, really would have liked to, as I said before, get the harvest started. I'm eager to get the harvest started, but it's just not to be at the moment. One more stack in here. Yeah, you can see we have space for one stack. We don't have space for two, or even 1.5. It's quite a full shed we have here. Avoid that stack. Good otherwise. Yeah, got that in that. Well, we might be alright here. Let's see. Where are we? Oh yeah, look at that. That will work perfectly. So let's unload that. And move forward. Make sure that we are unloading into the right place. Oh, perfect. And pull it down. See if we can actually turn out of this space. Oh. There we go. Perfect. That has that's done as well. So we just need to go and fill up the last time on here, and that will be everything done for this really, really rainy day. There's 2 more bales to go. Get those in, and yeah, so that's gonna be 9 bales off here for this last lot. Nowhere to store them, so I'm going to leave them on the bale trailer for now. I think I'll make some inquiries, see if we can sell these somewhere. The few excess bales we've got. But in general, that I think is that. Not got the harvest started as hoped, but we have at least got all of the hay baled and stored for the most part. We're gonna stick this trailer in this shed for now, and that'll protect these bales until I can find a new home for them. There's a lot of bales we've done today. Very, 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 very pleased with the amount of hay we've got. But yeah, it's a pity that the rain has well, probably spoiled this day and the next one for us to actually get somewhere with it. But yeah, so I'm going to leave this here, which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from the farm, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.